What's up, guys? It's your girl Penny here, and today we are going to be planning my dream wedding. For those of you who have been here for a while, you know that I want to get married. I literally went and picked out a ring a few months ago and I vlogged it, so you guys should go check out that video. Today I am going to be stepping it up just a little bit, and I am going to be planning my dream wedding. So first, let me tell you guys what gave me this idea. There's like a few factors into this video. So first, I was talking to my cousin yesterday about getting a new tattoo, and she pretty much is just like, you know, I made a Pinterest board of all the tattoos that I want. And so she pulled out her Pinterest board and she showed me all of her options. She has so many. If you're watching this, you have so many. And I was like, man, I make Pinterest boards all the time too. Like, I'm thinking this to myself and I'm like, except I don't think I made one for my wedding. And then the wheels started turning. So the next thing that factors into this video is I've always kind of just had this feeling that my wedding is going to happen very fast, like extremely fast. So I feel like I need to be prepared. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Like, it sounds really crazy to be like, yeah, my wedding's gonna happen really fast, but I really, truly, and honestly feel that way. Like, I just feel like I'm going to get engaged, and then shortly after, like, I'm talking about within like 3 to 6 months, I am going to be at my wedding, like having my wedding. So that is like relatively quick, and I feel like if I just right now zero in on the stuff that like I really want, I think it will make that entire process so much easier and a lot less stressful on myself. And I know you guys might think I'm crazy. I'm actually completely okay with that. People always think that I'm crazy. You can ask any of my friends, they will tell you that I'm always right. And it's something that people love and hate about me. I don't know why I'm always right. I'm just always right. I'm telling you, I'm always right. Disclaimer, that does not mean that I don't get things wrong. I'm just saying, when my intuition, when my gut tells me something, I follow it and it always works out exactly how I wanted it to, or better than I wanted it to, okay? So, that goes for good and bad things. Anyway, enough about me and my many, many talents. Let's go ahead and get on Pinterest and go down the rabbit hole. I'm super excited about it, actually. By the way, guys, I'm in my closet. This is my closet, and this that I'm using as my desk, it's actually a vanity that doubles as a desk. I mean, the most brilliant purchase that I've ever had, and I love it so much. I'll put the link for it down below. I got it from Amazon, and it honestly was not very expensive, and it's so easy to put together. Like, I did it by myself, but I am a single woman, so I build everything in my house by myself. Yes, know a bad bitch when you see one. A man don't need one. No, kidding. Future husband, if you're listening, I need you, boo. Okay, okay, let's get started, seriously. I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Let's get down to business. Did I hit that? Did I high-key hit that? I think I did. I think I did. First things first is this. I am getting married in a church, period. Okay, end of the story. It's not up for discussion. It's not up for debate. I am very much a lover of the Lord, and it is so important to me that I get married in His house, which is the church. Okay, so that's first things first. We must get that out of the way so there's no awkwardness when the conversation comes, when the time comes. I'm getting married in a church. That's the end of it. Okay? I prefer for the church to be big, very big, because I have a huge family. Plus, please with all the noises, stop. Plus, you know, my husband needs to invite his friends and family as well. So, yeah, that's first things first. It needs to be a really big church, and I prefer for it to be like bright and airy because I want photographers and videographers to, you know, capture the entire process. So good lighting is absolutely a must. You're not gonna have my wedding photos all noisy because, you know, the church lighting was not good. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so first things first, a church. The next thing is that I want a summer wedding. Okay, I love the summertime. I love the sun. It is just I love the sun. So I really want a summer wedding. So we're gonna need to go with like some really nice colors for our bridesmaids and groomsmen, and I am thinking like some kind of pink color. Like this image here, I love this color pink. I love the color pink, even though purple is my favorite color. I love the color pink. I feel like it really exudes summer vibes, summer feels. I want the pictures and the videos to be very aesthetically pleasing. So we're going with this pink color for the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, and the maid of honor and the best man. They're going to be wearing this color. Obviously the suits won't be pink, but like the shirts and like the little hankies or whatever will be this pink color. It can be different variations because like I don't want everyone to look exactly the same. I think everyone has their own unique style, especially, you know, the women, the bridesmaids and the maid of honor and stuff. They have their own unique style. So I feel like I will just have like a color wheel, and you'll get to pick out which pink do you like the best out of these options, and I will make it work. So summer wedding, and we want the pink. I do not, let me say that one more time. I do not want a white wedding dress. And I'm gonna tell you why. That is too original. Okay, I feel like I want to look and feel like a queen. And I'm not saying that if you wear white, you are not those things. I'm just saying for myself, when I think of like queen-like and stuff like that, I imagine me in gold. And I actually wore gold to my high school prom, and that was my favorite dress ever. So that is actually going to be like the idea for my wedding dress. I want something that is very form-fitting because I have a great body. I love my body. I want to show it off, and something that's also elegant, not like too much cleavage, because okay, so I have big boobs, and this seems irrelevant, but it's very important. I have big boobs, and I have never liked showing a bunch of cleavage. Like, I've done it because when I was younger, I didn't realize that, you know, I had like all this personality and like I'm this great person. So like my boobs were kind of a tool for me, but now I don't really like to have my boobs out like that. I never really did, just now I'm like sticking to it. Like, you know, a little bit of cleavage is okay, it's nice, but I feel like I don't want like titties all out. Okay, like my family's gonna be there, that's too much. I want something that screams royalty, because the theme for my wedding is going to be the royal wedding. Okay, so that I want it to scream royalty to my guest. That, you know, that would be my family that's listening. I know you guys watch my videos. You need to know that you need to step out. Okay, like step out. Listen, dress to impress. We'll get to the details on that later because we're not there yet. No, I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, like I'm like, I love that. Okay, so I want something like this for my wedding dress, but gold, not white. We want it gold, something like this, like just snatched on the body, you know what I'm saying? Something that is just so beautiful, so cute, strapless, and just like everything just in its place, hugging real nice and tight. I love this. So this is like the inspiration for my wedding dress. I want it to definitely be gold though, like no doubt about it. For my wedding reception dress, I actually already bought it like a year ago. This bitch is crazy. Anyway, I already bought my wedding reception dress like a year ago, but there are some alterations that I need to make to it because I've lost weight since then. And also it's like a full dress and I want to turn it into a two-piece. So yeah, I'm not going to show you guys that. Okay, I might. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. No, I'm not. I'm not going to show you guys that. But just know I already have my wedding reception dress picked out. Next, let's talk about the wedding reception. Okay, so like I told you guys, this is the royal wedding. Your girl's gonna be tied down for life. This is something that is worth making a big deal out of, you know what I'm saying? Especially because my family has never met like anyone that I've been interested in. They've never even met any of my friends, to be quite frank. You know, I just don't like do stuff like that. So the fact that my husband is going to be making it this far, like, huge deal. So and I feel like I'm royalty, you know, like I really do. I'm a very over the top kind of person. So I feel like the royal wedding is just fitting. So with the wedding reception, I want it to absolutely be so freaking glamorous. And I feel like you don't have to spend a ton of money to create the glamorous royal kind of look, because I do it every single day, like in my outfits and stuff. I know I'm looking rough right now, but typically I look really cute, and I always have jewelry and stuff on, and it's fake. Okay, so I know it doesn't cost much, but hey, future husband, if you want to dish out the bands on what I really am desiring, then more power to you. First of all, I already kind of have the location picked out, but I'm not going to share it with you guys because it is in my hometown, and that's just like weird. But I'm up to change it if needed. I feel like a big thing in achieving like that royal feel is making things feel bigger and using gold and silver and light colors, because it does create that airy feeling, but it's almost like, oh my god, I don't want to touch anything, everything is so perfect, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking if we do like whites and golds and bright colors, and of course like a little bit of pink in there, because those are the colors that the bridesmaids and stuff are going to be wearing, but I don't want to overdo it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love this clean, nice, fancy look. I love it. I love the look of this. I love the feel of this. I love this. It just makes me feel good, like I matter, like a queen. I also want the reception to be indoors. I don't want to have the weather ruin something really amazing for me. Although I know it's going to be a beautiful day, the sun's going to shine, but I just don't have time to be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not going to be able to have my reception outside because it's going to rain. And I'm dramatic and I'm a freaking crybaby. So that will happen. And I feel like to just avoid the headache and all of that, I would like to have the wedding indoors. So this is the kind of feel that I'm going for. I love this, like some reds, some pinks, some whites, some golds, some silvers. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. When you walk into my wedding reception, there will be a red carpet. Maybe we'll keep it red, maybe we'll turn it gold, maybe it'll be silver and shiny, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that there is going to be a red carpet. With that being said, you need to come dressed to impress. There is going to be a red carpet. There is going to be a photographer specifically set just to take pictures at the red carpet. That's it. Nowhere else in the building will they be taking photos, just at the red carpet. It's going to be this big, huge extravaganza, big lights, stuff like that. And now that I'm thinking about it, I really might have to change the location that I have in mind for my wedding reception, because that worked a year ago, like when I was like planning my wedding in my head. But now I'm realizing that it's going to be a lot bigger than I initially anticipated. So yeah, the location might actually have to change, but whatever, that is neither here nor there. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. There's definitely going to be a red carpet with maybe even like 2 photographers out there to get different angles of people. So again, come dressed to impress. Let's pick out our wedding, or what is it called? Our save the dates kind of thing. Let's pick that out. So because this is like the royal wedding, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to do this the way that I really want to, but I think that I should be able to. I literally want to send everyone scrolls. I want to get them delivered to people's houses, like literally like a royal notice has come in the mail. And I want the boxes to not be this purple color. I want them to be obviously pink. Those are the colors for the wedding. So yeah, this is how I want invitations to be delivered. So I want the writing on the invitations to kind of look like this. Maybe a little different. Like, this isn't exactly what I want, but I want the writing to be really elegant. And I want it to feel like you're going somewhere important and like it is a gift to be invited, because it really is. But I just want it to feel like fresh, fancy, exciting, and I want people to like really get excited about coming to my wedding. I can't exactly find the writing that I want on the invitations because like I'm picky like that, but this is like an idea. For the bridesmaids and the maid of honor, their invitations are going to be a little bit different than the guests, who theirs are also very special. You know, they're going to be arriving in the scrolls in the little box or whatever. But the bridesmaids and the maid of honor, and I don't know, like, do guys like care about making a cute thing for the groomsmen? I feel like they're just like, hey man, like, you're gonna be in my wedding, and they're just like, okay dude, I'll be there. Like, that's kind of how I feel like it goes for guys. Anyway, for the bridesmaids and the maid of honor, for the 10 millionth time I say that, their invitations are going to be a little bit more extravagant, and they're going to look like this. And I love this look. Again, I want people to be excited about coming to my wedding, and especially about being a part of the wedding. You know, I want people to just like, okay, like I'm just really excited and grateful and thankful to be a part of this, and I want it to feel important because this is very important to me. It's not just about me, even though it's just about me. I mean, me and my husband. I want the experience to be magical for the guest and the bridal party as well. A couple things about our engagement photos. First of all, who takes the photos is very important to me. You guys know I used to be a photographer. To be quite frank, I could probably really take them myself, and I might. But in the case that I would hire someone else to take our engagement pictures, listen, there are a few don'ts for me. One of the number one don'ts for me, and I am sorry if this is something that you did when you got married or you're planning on doing, this is corny as fuck to me. That is not going to be a thing. We're not, no, it's not going to be a thing. We're not. So don't ask, because it's not happening. So, a major do for me, and that's gonna be period. That's period. Yes, that That is amazing. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. That is everything to me. I love that. Like, she looks like a queen. He looks like a king protecting his queen. I love that. That's an absolute do for me. Absolutely. Absolute. Yes! Exactly! That is a do for me. Do you see the elegance? The everything? That's gonna be a yes from me. Yes, I love that. That's too good. That's too good. I'm thinking for our engagement pictures. No, because you know what? My man will probably be white. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. My man will probably be white. I'm loving this whole black love movement, but my man will probably be white. I'm not even gonna front. And he'll definitely have long hair because I'm really into long hair. So I'm thinking, like, I love this kind of picture as well. Like, they are just enjoying each other. And that is special, you know? That is something that is amazing, that is beautiful. You know, this is a definite pose that we gotta get. We gotta get this right here. I love the closeness. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, perfect picture. Perfect picture, so we could talk about what I really want to talk about. I absolutely adore this. I absolutely adore this. And so listen, the ring. I know, you know, if you didn't see future husband, if you didn't see my video of me picking out my engagement ring, it's going to be right here and it's going to be linked below. Be sure to check it out because, yes, the ring is important. It is important. So you see her ring there. She has a decent sized ring. I want mine bigger than that. Okay, call me shallow, call me what you wish, but I am getting off of the market forever. And I want people to know that I'm off the market forever. You're not about to pull up with no little pebble. Now for other people that's okay, but for me, I deserve a rock on this finger. I'm talking about when I walk in, you're like, damn! I want people to know that I am married. Like, to know. Do you see this motherfucking rock on my finger? Back the fuck up. Yes, I need a rock. Especially for that shot like that. Need it. One more thing. Let's talk about the honeymoon. So clearly I haven't given this much thought, but I was thinking we could go to Cabo. And I was thinking that because I feel like we can get like a private little villa and just really enjoy each other's company. Actually, I know we can because I saw someone post about it on Instagram the other day. So, Cabo. And honestly, going to Cabo is not super expensive. And, you know, like, we don't worry about money. We have enough money. Anyway, a little private little villa type thing, you know, not exactly this, of course, but something related, somewhere with a private balcony, a private pool, just private. Not saying we won't go out and like do things like jet ski and stuff like that. Like, I really love the water. Ooh. Okay, so after the wedding, I'm gonna have to get my hair done and get some braids in so we can get them wet because we won't be doing that to my wigs. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know, just somewhere like private, cute, where we can like, you know, do the deed on the balcony and nobody see us, those kind of things. I want something nice, extravagant. We spend some time getting massages. If you're not a fan of massages, you could spend your time doing something else. I don't know. Of course we'll be spending time together, but I do feel like alone time is still very important in any relationship, especially for me. And you know, at some point I'm just gonna be like gushing and like needing to take it all in, and that's why I get massages, because I feel like it's a time for me to just sit and like really think about how great my life is. But I really want to have a private place to stay. I do not want to stay in a public resort. I want to be somewhere absolutely, positively private, just because I'm a very private person, and not that I feel like anybody's like watching me or anything like that, but like I'm married and I'm trying to, you know, wherever that's at. So that is honestly the main reason that I need a private resort for us, and of course to spend time and stuff like that, you know. But I also really enjoy sitting on the porch in the mornings. I always sit on the porch. I like take naps on the porch whenever I can. Now my porch is not big enough for that, but if I can, I literally take naps on the porch and stuff like that. So it's important to me to have some kind of outside sitting space. And yeah, I think that's everything. I think we just planned my dream wedding. I'm sure that I skipped a ton of things when it comes to wedding planning. Obviously, I've never planned a wedding before. So if there are other things that I need to consider, be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I will actually give you guys a part 2 of this video, or 3 or 4 or 5, how many it takes, and hopefully whatever I have in mind, I'm hoping that it's really exceeded, but I'm just trying to give myself, you guys, the guest, and my future husband an idea of what I am going to be expecting, and I'm doing that so that you can exceed my expectations. So know that this is just a guide, and it is in fact a test. I kid, or do I? The world may never know. But that's it for me, your girl Penny. I will catch up with you guys in the next one.